like. And you know, I think it's important to grade yourselves. Not only at a practice. You know, at the end of the practice, ask yourself, hey, if I could give my grade for this practice, you know, an A+ being I worked my absolute butt off, I won every sprint, I did perfect push-ups, I fought super hard in live wrestling, I drilled like a champion, A+. But, you know, maybe at the end of practice, you evaluate yourself and you're like, I probably could have gone a little bit harder. I probably only got a C that practice. So it's important to grade yourself. Few things here, guys, just like, you know, a little recap on the weekend. You know, in no particular order, I know there was a lot of wrestling going on this weekend. You know, really all over the place, all over the world, as normally. You know, there's huge tournaments in Italy. There was tournaments all over the place. But I know some of you guys in here competed. I know Carson was out there in Tulsa, Oklahoma for national championships. Took 4th place, not bad for a national tournament. I know some people in here kicked butt, won some regional titles. Any regional champs in here? Raise your hand if you're a regional champ. Okay, got 1 regional champ over here. Okay, 2 regional champs over here. Okay, so we got a few of them in here. 2 of them. Where's that? 3. Okay, and I believe Sophie, outstanding wrestler of the whole tournament. Round of applause. Outstanding wrestler. First regional title. Is that your first one? Beast mode. That's awesome out there. You know, I know there's some other Spatola kids out there that won the Catholic Invitational Tournament, which is the biggest, you know, Catholic tournament in Ohio. All the Catholic teams come. Seth Lambers, Pierce Taylor won that. And I know some other guys are out there competing. So, you know, that's the fun part of wrestling. But, you know, ask yourself, okay, by raising hand, who lost this weekend? Raise your hand. Okay? So a lot of you, as you can see. Most of you. All right? And, you know, I'm sure, you know, people out there, we've all lost. So what we really talked about yesterday is, are you a good loser? I talked about this last night at the end of practice. Do you learn from your losses? Do your losses absolutely just really make you hurt and really make you sad? Are they painful? Do those losses sting? Do you remember those losses? Do you remember the kid's name? What the score was? I hope you do, because that's how you avenge losses. You lose, you remember them, you don't forget them. You go back home and you figure out how you lost and why you lost, and you fix it. Okay, this is the time of year that you need to be doing that and making corrections. Okay, and you know, and figuring those things out. Okay, that's how you get better. Right? So I'm excited, guys. It's a brand new week. Happy Martin Luther King Day. You know, I think that you know, just talking about that, he was very bold with what he did, Martin Luther King. You know, and wasn't afraid and was fearless. I think we can take some of that and learn from that on the wrestling mat. You know, not afraid of anybody, whoever you got out there. Okay, you know, if somebody else is saying that you can't do it, you don't listen to them. Okay, you believe in yourself and you go for it. Okay, so I think that we can kind of take something from Martin Luther King from that. Okay, last but certainly not least, okay, it's Coach Jack's special day. Yeah, it's his birthday. Let's do a happy birthday, Jack. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday, Jack!
Okay, and of course he's here on the wrestling mat. Okay, it's probably nowhere else he'd rather be right now on his birthday than to be here with you guys. So, you know, not only can we work super hard on Martin Luther King Day in memory of MLK, we can also bust our butts for Coach Jack and his birthday. And, you know, most importantly, bust your butts for yourself. Okay, especially those of you that fell short. I know a lot of you did. I know some of you guys fell a little bit short. And what you wanted this weekend. Well, what are you going to do about it? Here we are again on Monday. What are you going to do about it? Okay, you going to get to work on it? Are you going to work on the things that you messed up on? Okay, or are you just going to go back to the same old you? No changes. Okay, if you don't make changes, don't expect to change. Okay, make your adjustments. I'm sure. Okay, let me ask you one more question here. Those of you that lost, which was plenty of you, raise your hand if either your coach or your parent or somebody gave you advice on that loss. Raise your hand. Good. Okay? So, today, right here and right now, you can work on that advice that you were given. Even some of you those that won, hopefully you were given advice too. Okay? All right, let's have some fun. Let's get after it. 1, 2, 3! Take off, Chalk, and let's go! Oh, it's Ethan's. Wait a minute. It's Ethan and Sophie's birthday too. Oh my God. Okay, we gotta say happy birthday, Sophie on 3. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday, Sophie. All right, happy birthday, Ethan on 3. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday, Ethan. Hey, 3 20. 1, 20, 20, 20. 1, 20, 20, 20. 3 20. 1, 20, 20, 20. My goodness. 20, 20, 20. 20, 20, 20.
How are you? Good.
Milk in the house. No worries. Thank you. What's that? What's that? Get right. Square your way right birthday special tonight, man. Birthday special, and it's a holiday. You know, that's pretty nice to have your birthday and you also support birthday. Love you. All right, remember your number. Remember your number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, Connor. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Already got you ready. Right on the black mat. Go. 5. 1. Right. Hey, Coach Jack, could you please give me an anchor right on the black thread? Stand right there. Okay, guys, listen, if you're on that side of Coach Jack, okay, jog back on that wall and come back. If you're on that side of Coach Jack, okay, go on that wall. I think we should call birthday Jack. Coach Jack. Birthday Jack. All right, here we go. Number 1, ready, go. 4 rolls. 2, go. 3, go. 4, go. 5, go. Backwards rolls. Mongolian flop. Let's go. 1. Watch where you're going. 2, go. 3, go. Nice single Tristan. 4, go. 5, go. Hey, we only got one guy doing singlet Monday. Hey, from now on, if you come on Mondays, wear singlet. Singlet Monday. All right. Let's go back to again here. Let's go cartwheels, roundhouse, handsprings, warm flips. Let's go. 2's go. 3's go. 4's go. 5's go. You gotta go, Owen. Come on, boys. Get your out kick. Never like that here. 1, let's go, crazy bear. Bear crawl to spin. Go. 2's go. 3's go. 4's go. Come on, Mom. 5's go. Right, Doc. Run. 1's knee run. Let's go. Run on your knees. 2's go. 3's go. 4's go. 5's go. go. Birthday yet? When you go down there. All right, take a tracer step towards your knees. More to go. Here you go. Here you go. Not a race. More to go. 5 go. His birthday, Jack. 5. One, shot for your stance, go. Good ones, Drew. Come on, that was not a good one. 2 go. Take 2 shots all the way down the road. 3 go. 4 go. 5 go. Take a big shot here. There. Don't walk out all the way over there. Middle mat. Do it again. 1 go. 2 go. 3 go. 4 go. 5 go. Let's go, Connor. All right, we go. Spread out. Find a line. It's 30, 30, 30 time. Get them. Let's go. Find a line. And then you find a white line. Find a white line. Top in front of it. 30 times. Front and back. Side to side. 30 times. Let's split them 30 times. That's hard. All right, here we go. Ready? Push up possession. Ready. Help. 1. I'll hear you. Help. 2. Help. 3. Help. 4. Help. 5. Help. 6. Help. 7. Help. 8. Help. 9. Help. 10. Good. 10 setups. Get them in on your own. Good job. All right, hop up. Let's keep going here. When I slap the mat, you're going to sprawl. Okay, stay in your same spot, right where you're at. You know, sometimes you see wrestlers, they're not moving around, but they're moving. Okay, so they're not moving all the way around, but they're moving still. They're in here, you know, I'm not really going anywhere. I'm staying in the same spot, but I'm still moving. Okay, I'm switching lead feet, hopping around, touching the mat, shaking my hands out. Head's always cocked back, neck's up. Okay, when you're ready to hear that slap, you sprawl, come right back up to your stance, and you start doing the same thing. Get moving. Stay in the same spot though. You're moving, you're just not moving around. Hey! Oh. Stay in the same spot. You're moving, you're just not moving around. Hey! Hey! Oh. Hey! Hey! Okay, 5 more. Come on, move. Move. You're just not moving around. Stance. Switch feet, touch the mat. Hey! Hey! Come on. Jack, let's go. Hey! Hey! Last one. Come on. Move. Move. Move them feet. Shake those hands out. Bounce it a couple times. Just stay loose. Shake those hands. Hey! Yeah. All right. Okay, super high knee ups. You know, like I said, the list goes on and on and on with how many awesome wrestlers do a knee up at the beginning of the match. You know, Carson and I were just watching Zahid Valencia, the baddest dude on the planet right now when it comes to folk style wrestling. From Arizona State University, bad. He's a bad Bama Jamma. Okay, he comes out there right before he comes on the mat, he's bouncing. Before he steps on the line, he's like, he jumps on the mat, shakes hands. Boom. He's ready to go. Gives you a surge. So right now, I need 10 super high goes. High. Ready, go! Up! Get up! think it's important to have like a tiny little pre-match ritual. You know, and by the word ritual, it just means it's something that you do. It's something that you do every time you go out there to kind of get you in the zone and get you relaxed. Everybody follow me, or you understand what I'm talking about? You know, and if you're out there, same thing. Okay? The example that comes to my mind right away, we got any like pretty good ball players in here, baseball players? Anybody pretty serious about baseball? Okay, so pretty serious about baseball, right? Playing a lot of baseball. So do baseball players normally, like when you go up, don't they have like a simple like little thing where they're like, you know, that they, you know, that kind of gets them into the zone? Do you know what I'm talking about? Yes? Okay? So compare that to wrestling. You look at a lot of great wrestlers. Have yourself a tiny little ritual, something that you do right before you step on the line and shake hands that get you ready. It could be anything. Okay? Hey, pay attention. Okay? It could be anything. But I do know for a lot of wrestlers, it's the knee ups. They do a knee up, boom, they come, you know, they come here, they slap their hands. I know some guys like to come out there, they shake hands. You know, I like to slap. Me, that's something I like coming in there, kind of like, you know, kind of just gets me ready to go. So whatever it is for you, have yourself a little ritual that kind of gets you ready to go. Okay, little things like that make a difference. Okay. All right, I think we're ready to get a little stretch over here now. Okay. Let's roll out our ankles, please. Wait. Roll them both out. How about getting those knees rolled out? Bend them here a little bit. Hey guys, look at Joey in here, guys. Joey from Cupcakes on how many practices? What number is this for you? 3. It's his 3rd practice today. Okay, that's pretty beast mode. 3 in the tree, baby. Sometimes you got to get them. You know, everybody does 1. Okay, quite a lot of people do 2. You want to get ahead of the game, most of the time the answer is more. Do more. Alright, now just kind of stay in the spot here. Lean back as far as you can without falling. Go back without falling or moving your feet. Alright, spread out a little bit. Okay, hop down on your head. Front neck bridge. Get it going. Can I get some over and backs now? Watch where you're going. Flip over, flip back. Flip over, flip back. Good. Now, last but certainly not least, let's see if we can break the record with 15 upside downers. Okay? You got to be on your forearms, and you got to deal like that. Let's see if we can get 15. We got 1. We got 1. We got 2. We got 3. We got 4. We got 5. We got 6. We got 7. We got 8. We got 9. We got 10. Come on. 11. 12. 13. 14. Back to 13. I need 2 more.
I'm doing it.
Come on, Cop. You're going to be 15. You got to get your legs straight. Straight. Cop screwed it up for everybody. 14, 15. All right. Up under feet. Is that better? All right, go to the black mat. Biggest kids over here. My tiny line little runners back here. Go! liking your level changes, your shots, your sprawls, your fakes, all that good stuff. Okay? Work into it here. Stay low, stay in good position. Ready, set, go! Hey, come on, get off the mat. Don't be hanging on your knees. All right, here we go. So nice. We got to do it twice. Ready? Set. Set. Hey, we get over the wall. A magnet to Carson. Hey, get over there, dude. Got some magnet over there? Something, Carson? Ready? Go. Come on, Soap. Come on, Charlie. These boys have a good time. I got you too, Jay. You're the toughest. You're the toughest club. You got this. Come on now. Gone. Find a partner and start hand fighting. Let's go. Find a partner and start hand fighting. Let's go. You. Go ahead and start when you got your partner. Get started. Get started. Get to work over there. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Talking about. Shush. I know you're not. Hey guys, can you get in our stance over there? Instead of like just grabbing each other's necks, can we get some hand fighting? Let's go. We're just wrestling. I know. Just, grab hands. It's about hand fighting, not neck fighting. Move your feet. 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 Circle. 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 Come on, Ryan. Let's go. Yeah. Jason, let's get work out. motion now, okay? The big ones I'm looking for, okay? Ear on the shoulder blade off that high crotch. You're in here moving around a little bit. You pop off a high crotch, ear on the shoulder blade, okay? Drive it across a little bit. On a double leg, it's the same thing. I come in, I hit a double leg. Ear on the shoulder blade. Drive across a little bit, okay? On my single leg, I lift it up high, right? Where should my head be? Up, okay? I'm shooting a single in here. Head's up. Okay, I'm driving into my stance. Dropping down, lifting it up, locking it in, acting like I'm going to trip, putting it back down. Those are the big ones. Okay? High crotch, ear on the back, double leg, cut the corner, ear on the back, shoulder blade, single leg, head up, drive it up. Maybe we can work on some left side stuff. Okay? So, you know, left side high crotches, right side high crotches. Left side doubles, right side doubles. Okay? And those of you that feel like you're a little bit more advanced in the sport of wrestling, I should see some setups. I should see some, you know, elbow control, inside control, collar ties, underhooks, you know, fakes, level changes, and, you know, be a good partner. Be a good partner. Okay? Sets 2, shot motion. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. To work. Good, TJ. Deeper on the high cross. Let's see the left side. Okay, after the end. Left side. Left side. Nice. On that left side. You got it pretty good. Right side attacks. Cut the corner. Work on the left. Let's get busy over here, boys. Let's get busy. Come on, man. What happened? There it is. Left side. Good. Get that other hand down there quicker, too, right? Inside control. There it is. It's there. It's there. 2 hands. Good. That's way better. Okay. End up this little slot. Okay. Tighten it up all the way. Start Shake it out a little bit. Good. Good. All right, let's get some finishes now. Hey, pay attention. Right now, pick up the pace, be a good partner. Pick up the pace, be a good partner. Get up quick, be in your stance. Hand fight with them a little bit. I'm talking about the partner, by the way. You know, if Coach Rob is the one doing the move, okay, I can hand fight with him a little bit. He's got to do his move. Okay, I'm working on him. He's got to do a move. As I'm working, I'm still moving my hands. I'm not just like this. Okay? I'm trying to, you know, help my partner hit a move in motion. Because that's how it's done in a real match, right? Yeah, you know, Miles, okay, you're going to do a shot. Ready? So slap hands. It's his turn. Boom. Boom. Okay, so, you know, I just was hand fighting a little bit with him. But I still let him do the move. Okay? So I'd like to see a little bit of that. Be a good partner, make it look a little realistic. Just like in a real match, how your hands are going to be moving around. Okay? Do it here. Okay? Everybody got me? Everybody understand? Yeah? All right, 1, 2. We're finishing. Let's go! Let's go! Finish. Good. Right back up. Right back up.
Jack, you want to stand up. Take time for that. Do your focuses. Stand up. Don't kick him below.
Back up. Let's go, Deacon. Go, Drew. Keep your stance. Hand fight a little bit. Move your hands. Finish, Ryder. Nice. Get it. Back up. Come on, Heat. Go. Get up, dude. Go. Gotta move quick. I want you guys to right here. Top row, you guys are like right there. You have these guys in right in the middle. Okay. There should be. Hey, guys. Come on, let's go!
Quicker. There you go. Move in, and then step in. You want double? That's fine. Step up with your outside leg. Pass through. Turn your corner. Turn your corner. Step up with your outside leg. Outside leg.
Move. Sprawl. Back it down. Back it down. Move. Hands down right here. See how I'm locking all those stuff? Finish. 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 Grab another leg.
This is my outside leg.
Grab 2 legs. Up your feet over the other side. All the way over there. All the way. 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 Good. Let's go, guys. Come on. Good work. Sweet. Get the other foot. It's right there. Get the other foot. Get that quicker next time, right? I know some people that actually, when they sweep, they sweep.
You don't want to hit your butt out. You want to hit your
Sweep like this. Come right to the back. Come right to the back. Come on, Landon, let's go! Stay on the legs, Blake. Stay on the legs. Do that again. Come up to the bottom. Stay on the legs. Stay on the legs. Stay on the legs. That's true. boy. Let's go. Back up. Come on, man. Let's go back. Let's get better today. Let's go. Get up quicker.
Up right away.
Come on. Get up like a champ, too, please. Boom. Good. Good. Hip height. That boy. Hip height's got a little more on top of him. Come on. Get up a little bit quicker. Get up like an athlete. Let's go. That's the work, baby. That's Susie. Got another one. That's Susie. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Hit it. And the head down. Finish, finish, finish. Good. Cover. Right back up. Right back up. Let's go, man. Good afternoon, man. Come on. Breathe, man. Breathe. Boom. Finish, finish, finish. Right back up. Right back up. Let's go. Let's go. Ain't getting up quick enough, Bailey. You're getting up like an old man. You ain't old, dude. You're young. You're young. Get up like you're young. Come on, let's go. Get up and get to work. Nice, like an athlete. Come on. Come on, Tate. Come on, Mikey. Let's go. Like a champ. Nice, Steve. Nice. Good. Good. Very nice. Let's go. Come on, Charlie. Let's go. Great. Nice. Come on, get up like a champ. Nice. Very nice. Great partners right there. Good. Good. Come on, Joey. Come on, Kyle.
Nice, Ryan.
Come on, Jack. Now get up quick enough.
Pick it up, boys. Talking too much. Come on.
Not quick enough, Bailey. Let's go.
Come on.
Up right away. Up right away. You got it down?
Come on. I want a championship mind and I want a championship base over there, Bailey. A championship base. Low.
That's it.
Championship base, Bailey. Come on. There you go. That's what I want. The rest of practice. Be a champion. Be a champion in the practice. Finish it. Finish it. Finish it. Right back up. Good. Good. Work. Work.
Go, Jack. Keep going. Up right away.
Yes, yes, please. Hurry.
Nice. Head place.
You ready yet? Huh? She's ready.
Right. I know what you're saying now.
Okay.
Do it! Up on your feet. Bounce it out a little bit. Bounce it out a little bit.
I'm going.
Hurry. Hey, from now on, you don't need to start asking about the bathroom. Okay? You don't just, use the bathroom whenever you want, all the time. Leave your partner in the middle of a grill. You ask. Okay? You're asking one of the coaches on the mat right here. There's a few of us. Okay? You need to use the restroom, you ask. We might say yes, we might say no. Okay? Especially when it's technique time. I stop right to teach technique, someone walks in the bathroom. That's garbage. Okay? Try to focus. We get a break here a little bit later. That's what it's for. Right? Let's work on some defense now. Just good, hard defense. Simple defense. Hey, what are some of the #1 defensive things to do? There's 3 things that I'm looking for right now. 3 answers of 3 of the best things you can do defensively that are easy. 3 of the #1, and it's nothing fancy. I'm not talking about punk rolls or monkey rolls. I'm talking about 3 basic things that come with defense. Which one of them? A sprawl. Of course, we're working on sprawls. But did you know there's different types of sprawls? Right? There's a double hip sprawl. Someone shoots over here, I can give them a left side sprawl. Someone shoots a sweep over here, I give them a right side sprawl. So there's different sprawls you can do. Okay? So of course, sprawls, defense. What's another one? Down block, yeah, I'll put that in the same family as a sprawl. Okay, you want to work on some down blocks, but that's not the one I was looking for. Yes. A spin behind, that's a move, okay? So I'm not really talking about that either. The spin behind, of course, is probably one of the #1 things to do to get a takedown. What's one? A cross space, of course. You know, Drew shoots a high crotch on me. Drew shoots a high crotch. I sprawl, crossface. Right away, breaking them down. Boom. And I love breaking someone down here and giving them more of a crossface. Okay, so you can give people good cross faces. And what's the third? A whizzer. Okay, he shoots a good sweep here. I'll give you the left side sprawl with the whizzer. He shoots a sweep single. Boom. Whizzer, right there. Cranking it down. Coming across. Finishing. Okay, so I'm fine with just the basics. Okay, crossface, sprawl. I know this season we worked a lot on when someone gets on a high crotch, sprawl, crossface, back ankle. We work this one a lot. He shoots a high crotch, sprawl, get the ankle, crossface, push him over, finish. Okay, we see a lot of that stuff. And if you're a little more advanced in here, we can see a couple other little things. You can hit some monkey rolls and stuff like that, but you know, the best stuff is just good sprawls, whizzers. You know, no matter how high of a level of wrestling, Olympic level, or you know, tiny whiny 5-year-old grade level, okay? Whizzers and sprawls are still out there. Cross faces are still out there. I will just give you one tiny little detail here, okay? Spread out just a little bit so you can see it on the camera. Carson, come out here. Carson and I were just watching this on a match with Zahid Valencia, okay? Guy got into a real nice high crotch. You can switch somebody's head position, which is pretty nice, okay? So for instance, Carson comes in and he's got a great high crotch. Boom! Okay, and he's right here. He's set up for a high crotch. I can use my forearm right here and knock him to the inside, which would be like he was doing a sweep single, but he wasn't ready for a sweep. And then I can sprawl down and spin behind. A simple little head change. Watch that again. He shoots a high crotch. He's in here. Get it on that side. Knock him down. They're not, a normal sweep would be like here, but he's set up for a high crotch. He's not ready for that, okay? So that's just a tiny little detail there, and I like that one. I've drilled that one a bunch growing up, okay? Switching head positions. You can really even do it with the sweep single. If Carson shoots a sweep single, I can do the same thing. He shoots a sweep, I can knock him to the outside and come this way, okay? So, you know, knocking the head in a different spot messes him up a little bit. That's a version of a crossface, though, okay? But for the most part, whizzers, sprawls, cross faces. Okay, getting back ankles, and go behinds like I heard here. We're defense. Gotta have a good defense, guys. Okay? 1, 2, 3. All defense, let's go. Let's go. Good work. Boom. Come on, girl. Crank that, Ryder, crank that! He was back. So you'd want to crank it like this. Like watch. Back down here. He's got the leg. You're in this position. You're cranking. And then you want to get into this position here. Laying on that shoulder. Crank that down. There you go. Get that leg back. Get that leg back. Come on, boys. Come on. Push his head down, Bailey. Push his head down. The cross face. Push into him. Good. You gotta go that way. Don't wait. Keep going over there. Go, Steve. Come on, Tank. Work it, baby. Work it. Come on, guys. Okay, back up. Defense, defense, defense. Lay on it. Lay on it. He'll let go. Get that leg back. Get that leg back. Back. Further. 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 Now spin. Now spin. He doesn't have any more spin. Spin all the way. All the way. Good. Gotta get that leg back. Weight on. Come on. Let's go. Never hips up too high. Get a back ankle. Cross facing. Get a back ankle. You're just ripping it. Don't hit back ankles. It's in circles. Alright, stay where you're at. Let's get some hip ice in. Ready, on your own. Set. Ready. Ready. On your own. Hip ice. Set. Ready. Drew. Get over here. You're not that. You're not that big. Set. Go. Right here. Right here. Right here. Go. 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 Work. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Shadow wrestling on bottom. 1 minute. Actually, let's just do like this. We're going to go 30 seconds. I want you to hit as many bottom moves as you can in 30 seconds. Everybody understand? Yep. As many bottom moves as you can in 30 seconds. Here we go. Ready? Ready? Jay. Going down. All right, hey. Let's do it this way. Everybody facing the wall here. So bottom person, you're facing the wall. Top person, you're on top of it. Everybody facing the wall here. Facing the wall, top person wall. Okay? Here's what we're going to do here. Okay? Get set. Get ready. Come on.
Are you sure?
All right. So listen. Okay? When I say go, or I'll slap the wall, I'll say wrestle, whatever. Okay? You're going to stand up with some explosion. You're going to hand fight. Okay? And you're going to break free. Partner on top, you're going to make them work a little bit. Not a lot, a little bit. Let's see if we can see one good right here. Okay? Can everybody have their eyes right here? Okay? So listen, when I say wrestle, he's going to explode up. And you're going to give it to him, but you're going to just make him work a little bit to fight the hands and break free and get the one. You know what I'm talking about, Tim? All right, here we go, right? Yes. Fight. Boom. Other guy down. Ready. Set. Yes. Fight. That's exactly what I want. I mean, you know, is the technique perfect? No. But they're standing up with explosion. They're fighting hard, and they're fighting fingers. And trying to break and cut hard. And the partner's making them work just enough. You know, that rep probably took maybe 7 or 8 seconds. That's a good rep from the bottom position. Now stand up, you know, I mean, probably isn't going to take 1 second. I mean, every now and then, okay? But I don't want it to take 30 seconds. So kid behind you don't have to grip and hold as tight as you can for 30 seconds. Just like that. Facing the wall, everybody. Ready? Keep in mind, you should be out and free in your stance within 8 seconds top. Okay? And if you do get to your stance and your partner gets to your stance, start hand fighting until I say stop. Ready? Yes! Time! You didn't get out, you're too slow. Other kid down. Ready? Facing the wall. Top person set, top person on. That's caution, Cap. Hand fight. Tight. Other person down. Ready? Set. Come on. Hey, here's a tip. Here's a tip. Okay? When you stand up, okay, you can get behind me real quick. Okay, when you stand up, look at me real quick, and you get up to your feet, stay low. This is where you're going to be hand fight, down here, not up here. Standing straight, where you can get launched. Okay? You're down low, and you hand fight, and you're cutting hard, and you're coming out. Okay? I was just at, this weekend with Carson, we were at one of, probably, as they say, the toughest youth tournament in the United States of America. There were some straight dogs there, some killers. I mean, I saw 5- and 6-year-olds that were just savages. Okay? Really, really good wrestling. High-level wrestling for young kids. Incredible. Okay? I guarantee a lot of those kids that are at that tournament, fast forward 8 years from now, they're going to be NCAA champions, stuff like that. But I saw a massive amount of hard stand-ups, breaking grips, cutting out, the best kids in the country. You got to earn it. You got to earn it. All right, here we go. Ready? Set. You explode up with intensity. You immediately finger fight, break the grip, and you cut out and face them faster and more intense than you ever have if you want to get your one. Ready? Yes. Time. Switch. Ready. Set. Come on, baby. Show me some intensity here. Explode up. Ready. Come on, Connor. You got this. Coach Roth can't stop you. Keep wrestling, Bailey. Time. Too slow, Jack. Come on. Get up there quick. Ready, switch. Set. Come on, explode up. And let me tell you something. You can explode up and finger fight and get out in a few seconds, do it. But partner, you're going to try to not let them get out in a few seconds. You're going to try to let them fight a little bit. But if their stand-up is so good that they do get out in 3 or 4 seconds, kudos to you. Ready? Yes! That's a nice cut. Okay! Ready, switch, sit! Sit! Knees should be a little wide. Spread your knees a little bit. Elbows slightly bent. Head up. Ready. Yes. Time. Drew, you never even stood up. You didn't even get up to your feet, son. Get up to your feet next time. Switch! Get up to your feet next time. Get up there. Ready, set. Yes. Good, switch, ready, set. Switch, ready, set. Numbers on. Hey, Troy. In or out?
Yeah, Troy.
Yes. Slow down, Ryder. Time. Last one. Ready, set. Watch, you're off crooked. Right, get straight. Get your hands out in front of you.
Is that really south? Okay.
I always
He's never
you should see me after basketball.
Yes.
Pull them apart. Pull them apart.
Time. Good. All right, here's the deal. On the wall. I'm gonna give you guys a break. You're gonna get your break when you get a break, okay? So you can get your break and your water break, okay? When you're not out there live wrestling. So if you want to get a drink or if you want to go to the bathroom, you can get that when you're not live wrestling, okay? Let's see here. Big kids, you're out there first. Big kids out there first, okay? I'd say if you are 85 pounds or below, you're off. If you're more than 85 pounds, you're on. If you're more than 85 pounds, you're on. Be wet. Hey, get on the wall. Little guys on the wall. On the wall. Everybody else spread out. Little guys on the wall for right now. On the wall for right now. If I take your group, a couple of you guys are going to be off. Okay? Off. Okay? Off. Over there. Off. Over there. Okay? Over there. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Just go over there. Okay? You don't have partners? Just go over there. All right, everybody else spread out. Spread out. Hey, we got a lot of room. Spread out. Room down there. Go. Take them down, keep them down, ground and pound. So, hey, y'all, right here. Okay, you can go 2 directions. You can go over there to get a drink, or you can go over there to go to the bathroom. Okay? I want you right back over here when you're done, okay? All right, here we go. This is live wrestling. So get after it and go hard. After you get your drink over here, get right back on the wall. Pat, let me get back this way. Just take that. If anybody needs a drink, please. Shake hands.
No, I'm always a little kid. How much you say?
Ready.
Hey, did you get this?
Save.
count. Make it count. Jack, lift your head. Lift your head. Lift your head. Stance, Jack. Come on. Jack, put in the special. Put in the special. Put in the special.
Pull your way out of this. Or it's about to get split. It's about to get banana split. Better fight. 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 You can have it. Fight. Good. New group. Hurry up. Get out of here. Big guys, take a break and get back on that wall within a minute. Ready? Shake hands. Hey.
Water?
Wrestle.
Come on, level change. Don't just stay down there. Come on, level change. Now, drive.
That's a pin, Crimson. Let him
Now,
back up and
get your head off
stick
the
him
mat.
again.
Get your head off the mat.
Stick him
There you
again.
go. Head off the mat. Let's go.
Get back in there, Crimson. Pin him again.
Review.
Come on, Remy. Got anything here?
There you go.
There you go, one.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Right there.
Nice two count.
Do it again. Do it again. Get wrist control. Come on, we got to practice. Get wrist control. Up and out. Head up. Keep your head off the mat. Yes, now. Wrist control. Get your head off the mat.
Back on the wall, big kids. You're up soon. You're up in like 30 seconds.
Now, come on. Belly down. Back up to your base. Head up off the mat. Let's go. Head up.
Finish it. Drive.
Get up, Remy. Get up, Remy.
Good. You're good. Let's go. Look, guys, back on the wall. Back on the wall, next group. On the wall. Ready. On the group. Shake hands.
Flip the switch.
Shake hands. Hey.
30 seconds of practicing, right?
Wrestle.
You got to keep trying. You got to keep trying. You got to keep doing it. Right? Got it? That's what we're here to do, right? Okay, so flip the switch right now. Flip the switch right now. Okay, flip the switch and do it. Do it. Keep your head. Wrist control. Keep your legs out. Spin towards the leg attack. Spin towards the leg attack. Come on, keep going. All right, get over there, man. Watch. Keep yourself back. There you go.
All right, let him up. Go again.
This one. Don't get your head up off the mat. If you don't like that, then do something about it. Hey, Brandy, he doesn't like it that I keep yelling at him to get his head up off the mat. What do you think? Hey, if Carson's got his head on the mat, you know what Brandy's going to do? Hey, Carson, get your head off the mat. That's probably what she's going to do. Or he's going to look over at her and she's going to go, right? So do it. And I won't say it.
Get back on the wall, please. Let's go. Find your partner. Get back on the wall. Get ready for the next one. Get him soon.
How are you doing?
Go! Back up. All that wants to take him, Mom. You gotta hop up. Let's go. Yeah. 10 seconds left.
Chase. Belly out. Come on. Lift up. Good work.
Yeah.
Let go. Get up.
Go.
There you go. Finish it off, please. Yes, keep going with it. Keep going with it. Put your head up. There you go. There you go. That's it. Right there. Let's go. Let's make sure we get points. Come on, Reese. You want to look good or you want to get it? Come on.
Move. You numbers can't go flat.
Love the work, man. That's it. That's all it works. Good job. Keep it up.
Finish that double.
Oh,
Damn.
slowly.
Nice. Oh,
Good job, coach.
look at that. Tight. Hey, let's get a little feature showdown right here. King of the Ring action here, baby. King of the Ring action. We got a little Ohio versus Kentucky. I don't know, who's got the logo of Kentucky? Make some noise for Kentucky! What about the Ohio Buckeyes? Let's go back, make some noise here. All right, here we go. First takedown wins, bragging rights for the rest of the night. Yes. All four suits, baby. See if it's Ohio or Kentucky. He comes in! Watch out! Watch out! Off the knees. Tricep. Trouble. Back up. Still nothing. Misdirection. Take down from Kentucky. Nice job. Let's go, new group. Ready. Shake. Hey. This is right. Hey, goodness. Ready! Shake hands! Wrestle!
Okay, you're going to let him sit there and work on you, or you're going to get back up? There you go. Now you're doing it. Feel the handoff, baby. Back to your base. Get your leg out. There you go. There you go. There. Yeah, that's it. Now, back up to your base. Put your head up towards the sky. Let's go. You know what you need to do. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Kick it out. That was your time. Yes, 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 now. Heel off and turn. That's it. Stay with it, stay with it, stay with it. Try it. You got to try it. You got to try it. You got it. You got it. Turn. Turn. Yes. Again, again. You'll get better, man. You got to keep working on it.
It wasn't a score. Right. Opposite go. Come on, hey, get up out of there.
We're working on bottom. Stand up. Yep. Yep. Doing good. Good. Turn. Yes, pull it off. Turn. That's right. Close.
Finish that shot. Crack it down. Cover the hip. Cover the hip. Good. Keep fighting there, Jax. Keep fighting there, Jax. Jump over this side. No, other way. The other way. Yep.
Good job. Doing it all.
Good.
Yep. Again. Come on. You got it. Yeah. Come on. Good job. Hey. Very good. It's number 5, dude. Yeah. Hey, come here. No. Flip the switch.
Shake hands.
Perfect for that. I just want you to look for the opportunity to work on the bottom as well. So if you feel like you're not able to work because I'm saying something, well then I won't say anything. Okay? Deal? Okay. Hey, I want you to work. I'm being happy with it. I just want to draw attention to what we're trying to do, right? I don't want you to give up on doing this. Just because it doesn't work. As long as you promise to look for that opportunity,
Shake hands. 30 seconds left.
I get what you're saying. What's your baby, man? I'm sorry. I want you to feel like you can. Tell me like a secret.
All right. Great. I don't know how to do that. Handshake. Good. Let's go. Hustle up.
Did you see how
Go forward, girl.
got caught?
Yeah,
That's all good.
you
Put him off the floor.
Yeah. Let out. Wrestle.
I don't want you reaching back like this. Or like this. No, I just want to shoot it off here and then spin it. And like I said, it's like, occasionally I'll shoot it off, but really, 99% of it's like, anything.
He was presenting you already.
No, I don't want to shoot it way back here. I got hit on every still switching like an old school switch when you go back and grab the leg, trust me, you pull themselves around or you can get they're a lot of times they're twisting around, they're pulling off wrist control and then spinning. Legs underneath or something, you're grabbing arm, you're grabbing torso, and they're driving. There you go. That's why I don't want to get that success is getting it.
30 seconds left. Raven a lot over there, Remy. Raven. Come up on that shot. There you go. Nice cross face. Give it back to him. Give him another one. Get that right leg back and rip his face. Get off your hip. Get scored on it, Joe. That hip. Face ain't gonna work now. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Next group.
Slap me, man. Yeah, that's plenty.
Do other stuff too. Don't just do that. Left foot.
Ready? Switch out. Ready?
I'm not perfect. See it in your face, you're like, oh God, I want to say something to him, but a phrase goes, you guys are awesome.
We're back, thanks. Hey! Take off jogging. Make sure you stay away from right here. Go! Take off jogging. your feet, guys. Stay on your feet, Drew.
Always the one falling down, son.
Let's got 30 more seconds. Come on, get in there, fight. Let's go. Time, guys. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Two fast laps. Let's go. Come on, Joey. Number 3, baby. Let's go. Try to touch that black mat over there. Big circles. Try to get to that black mat, Cap. Widen up them circles. We'll stop when everybody's getting after it. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, man. I know you got it in you. However fast you're going right now, go a little faster. Let's go. Keep going. Let's go.
Good job, Hayden. No face, baby. No face.
Get up. Come on. Focus. Right there, come on. Come on. Come on, Miles. There it is. There it is, Ryland.
Good job, Landon. Good job. No face.
Walk the lap. Walk the lap.
Good job. Good job. Fake it, Jada. Fake it.
Clap somebody's hand. Tell them good job. Hey, guys, again, what's up? As you're walking, be quiet, please. So again, listen, happy Martin Luther King Day. Happy birthday to our 3 birthday people in here. Coach Jack, Big Ethan over here, and Sophie over there. Guys, keep your fingers crossed for Sophie. Listen, hey, shut up over there for a second. Keep your fingers crossed for Sophie over there. Listen, injuries are a part of the sport. Sometimes they happen. Anybody that's been wrestling for a long time, has at some point twisted an ankle or, popped a finger or something like that. It's part of the sport, but you know what? We'll get better from it. Okay? You'll heal. You'll be all right. So, other than that, we'll be out here again tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Trying to think of anything else. Just remember what we talked about earlier today, guys. Earlier in the practice, remembering your losses, getting better from your losses. Ethan, I love you too, but every time I'm talking, you're talking. You don't know jack about wrestling. So don't you think you should maybe be listening? Do you think so or no? I think so too. It might help. It might help. Okay? It might help if you pay attention and stop talking. Okay? So, like I said, guys, remember your losses. Get better from them. Okay? That's how it works. Okay? All right, hands in the middle. We're all hard workers in here. Okay? Just like you guys. Okay? They get after it, sacrifice, and give it everything you got. There's a lot of you that sacrifice and work hard. Okay? They say, look at Joey over here, guys. We're talking about this is third practice today. Practice. Back out here. We all work hard. We all get after it. We all got the same goals. Okay? We all want to get better. It takes work. Or you want to get in here, you just want to sit out there and be away from everyone else. What? Champs on 3.
I know what
So
that
we'll happy
is.
birthday. What do I just have to say? 3 names, right? Jack, Sophie, Ethan. Okay, all right, here we go. Ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Coach Jack, Ethan, and Sophie. Happy birthday to you. Woo! All right, Coach Jack, Ethan, get in there, blow the candles. Hold on a second here, let me get a picture. Guys, only in the wrestling world would somebody be laid up, devastated, but then getting a birthday song to it. Hold on before you go out. Ethan! All right, here we go. Sophie, come on. Sophie, blow on. Here we go, ready? Sophie, this is the greatest birthday ever, isn't it?
It's the first one of this year.
Sorry, Sophie. All right, blow the candles out. 3, 2, yes, dude. 1, go! All right. Now off.
I am going to strangle you so hard. You should shove the cake in someone's face. It can be outside, not in here. I'm just gonna step